Very good morning. What a wonderful day. What a pleasure to be alive. What a pleasure to be able to talk, to be able to see, to be able to feel, to be able to experience the molecules of oxygen going in our lungs. As I breathe slowly, I can feel the molecules of oxygen going through my nasal passage slowly into the lungs. It's so beautiful. I don't know whether you have ever thought in this manner. I believe that the most beautiful feeling which a person can ever get is to be able to feel the breath, how the breath from the entire universe slowly seeps in your nasal passage, slowly goes into your lungs, mingles with the alveoli, mingles with the capillaries. What a beautiful dance which must be happening, a beautiful game in the smallest capillaries in the alveoli, passing on oxygen molecules, picking up carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide molecules back, exhaling the carbon dioxide molecules and making the body again pure and beautiful. It's magic, one of the most beautiful magic one can ever think. When I see that I'm able to see, when I look and see that I'm able to hear my voice, when I notice that I'm able to speak, when I notice that I am being coherent, when I notice that the words are being processed in the manner in which I want in my brain, I think there cannot be anything greater and grander than this. There cannot be a better and a more beautiful magic than this. To be able to feel the air, to be able to listen to the various voices, to be able to walk, to be able to move our legs, to be able to move our body, to be able to move our fingers. There cannot be a greater magic than this. Have you ever thought what is the most important thing which, as a human being, you need? People say we want peace, people say they want love, people say they want money, people say they want security, people say they want affection, people say they want big cars, big houses, girlfriends, good wife, good family. I think in the process they forget one very simple thing. One of the most important thing which decides 100% of your life is the number of molecules which enter your lungs, the molecules of oxygen. Imagine for a moment, you have everything in this world, everything. You have a beautiful home, beautiful wife, beautiful children, grand job, good friends, big cars, houses, this, that, everything. And for a moment, just a moment, 30 seconds, 1 minute, The molecules going in, the molecules of oxygen going in lungs stop. Your lung is not able to process, or your body is not able to inhale oxygen. What will happen to everything? In a matter of 60 seconds, you will become a body. We will become a body. This is a realization which people need to know, which people need to understand. One may have everything in this world, but for 60 seconds, if the oxygen molecules do not reach the lungs, we know what will happen. Have you ever wondered that the most important process is also one of the most simplest process? It is almost involuntary. We never realize that we are breathing. It is a natural, involuntary process. But the moment we try to see the process of breathing, what is exactly happening? Millions of molecules spread in the universe. You don't decide which molecule will go in your lungs. There are a billion molecules of oxygen floating in the air around you. We take a deep breath or a slow breath, and we find that the oxygen molecules are slowly entering your lungs. Have you ever imagined that these molecules of oxygen at some stage would have been exhaled by some plant, maybe some other organism? They were a part of their body at some stage of time. They were part of some rock at some stage of time. They were a part of some volcano at some stage of time. Maybe they were a part of a meteor or a meteoroid at some stage of time. Just see how something which was maybe in another part of the world, another part of another organism is going in your body. So in the process, actually, we are exchanging our body every moment with the entire universe. Every second, my body is changing. Our body is changing. My body, which was 1 minute back, is not the same which is now. In the 1 minute, many cells would have died. Many new cells would have been born. Many cells would have been transformed. So it is a process of continuous change. As I was saying, the most important thing in our life, we give least importance. Imagine a person who has everything in this world but he is not able to breathe. What does the life mean to him? For him, he would like to forego his cars, he would like to forego his house, his family, everything, his job. He will say, Bhai, let few molecules of oxygen flow in my lungs. So whenever any person who feels stressed, any person who believes there is a problem in his life, if he feels there are certain things which are not happening the way he wants, he starts feeling totally stressed. He feels life is not going the right way, and then he messes up with his life. At a stage in life when people believe there are a lot of problems in life, if they realize that the number of molecules going in their lungs have not reduced, they are still able to breathe, they are still able to smile, they are still able to see, they are still able to feel, they are still able to move their fingers, they are still able to move their body. I believe once people realize this, then 99.99999% problems will vanish. But for a moment, if those few molecules of oxygen which were going in your lungs, they stop, then everything else just becomes useless. So I believe that humans have a tendency to undue give weightage to things which don't really matter. Humans also have a tendency to give no weightage to things which matter. So it is all about prioritizing. Whenever you face any problem, ask yourself, are you able to breathe? Do the number of molecules of oxygen going in your lungs have reduced? Are you able to move your body? Are you able to move your fingers? Are you able to see? Are you able to hear? Are you able to speak?